Rams and random Doctor Who fans, and welcome back to another cosplay review. This time we are taking a look at the retail version of the 14th Doctor sonic screwdriver. This is the one that's going to be casually found in stores. I've already reviewed the online exclusive one that was limited edition, or well, depends on your definition of limited edition. But I have them here, so let me show you. This was the online version. Notice the paint texture and whatnot. It's a shiny. The retail version is more of a matte finish. Again, we'll get into the differences here in a bit, but I do have to go on a bit of a rant here against the Who shop in London. I do not know what they have against international shoppers, but I ordered the retail version back July of last year, or maybe September. It was well before the 60th anniversary, but I was excited. They became available and I ordered one, and then completely forgot that I had ordered it. The 60th was getting closer and closer. I figured I'd go to eBay, found another one reasonably priced, and ordered it. Now, this is how the one on eBay arrived. Packaging is nice, pristine. It was shipped in well conditioned. Well, again, we'll talk about the differences in the packaging. But then I think we got closer to the 60th again, and a mashed package arrived on my doorstep. This is how the one from the Who shop arrived. Just completely like mashed and whatnot. Luckily, the screwdriver still works, but I don't know what happened. The package wasn't even marked fragile. That wasn't like had packing peanuts or any kind of thing protecting it. It was just in a box, and it was, again, do I want to blame Who shop? I don't know. It's very much confusing and irritating, considering the one on eBay arrived in pristine condition, and then this is how the one from London, the Who shop, arrived. So needless to say, I'm a little upset by that. So I'm not going to need that anymore. So let's go ahead and get into the comparisons, differences of the screwdrivers. Okay, so here are the screwdrivers in their packaging. This one, of course, is loose, but this one I've already taken out and used and whatnot, but you can still see in the packaging it's taped and what. So you can see there's a clear difference in the packaging. Not gonna lie, I do love this packaging here, just the blue accents and whatnot. This, yes, it's very, shiny and whatnot. It does, as you can see, it says online exclusive here on the bottom, as we've talked about before. But this, go ahead, and it says just 14th Doctor sonic screwdriver. We have the battery instructions and whatnot there on the inside. On the back, you get some more details about the screwdriver. Go ahead and pause it if you would like to read it. And like I said, and then we get the nice logo here on the back against a nice starry background, which is very nice. I do like that. So like I said, I have that taped, but I do have one out here to show and compare. So one of the key differences immediately is the matte finish on the emitter head, whereas this one's got the metallic, shiny look to it. This is really the only main difference, other than the fact that this one has the hidden features on the bottom that you can change the colors to green, red, and yellow with slightly different sound effects on each. This one doesn't have that feature, which is fine. It still features that nice, satisfying clicking noise. Again, the same sound effect. And then I'll compare them here. Which, I'm not gonna lie, this one almost seems brighter slightly. But that could just be my camera. Not entirely sure. But this, I'm not gonna lie, this is the one I feel like I want to take to conventions, just because it's got that matte finish. I'm not afraid of the paint chipping. it almost looks like it's far more photogenic, really, just by the look of it. What's interesting though is that the two versions I have here, the one that arrived on eBay, this is the one that arrived from the Who shop. This one is slightly different. I'll go ahead and show you guys. So, you know, normal sound chip there. Okay, here, I'll better explain it. Pressing. The sound chip holds longer on that one. It's very, I'm not sure if that happens to all of them, but it's such a noticeable difference. Here, I'll show you guys side by side. It's a very noticeable difference. I'm not sure if that's a region thing. I don't know, but it's something I wanted to point out from that. But yeah, just to fully illustrate, there is no hidden button underneath here to activate the hidden features. That's been completely removed. It's exclusive only to the online version, which again is fine. That was also something I noticed too. One of the interesting details, this is just taped in. I think I can. I can't really show so I don't know how well that's going to come across. The stitching here, detail that's featured here, it's on the back of the screwdriver. On this one, it's on the front. I thought that was an interesting, that again, it was just something I noticed. So I don't know if there's a region difference between the two or not. It's just something I happened to notice. These two are essentially identical other than the paint schemes. But yeah, so there are the two screwdrivers. So let's go ahead and I will talk more about it here in just a second. So overall, what do I think of this? Honestly, I think I prefer this version to the online version because, like, you can even see in the camera that the matte version, I think, is far more photogenic than this version is. I mean, don't get me wrong, this does have that nice metallic look to it, but I don't know what it is about this, the retail version, I like more. I honestly think the matte finish just looks nicer. So yeah, honestly, folks, if you can get your hands on one of these, which I know going through character options is so painful sometimes, but if you can find another seller or just find it in stores, if you're a Doctor Who fan, if you're a David Tennant fan, you owe it to yourselves to pick this piece up. It's a nice item. It looks nice. Even if you're just going to keep it on the shelf, I highly recommend it. It is a fantastic piece. So yeah, folks, thank you all for watching. I would very much like in the comments below what your thoughts are, what your thoughts are. Sorry, sometimes my mouth gets ahead of it myself. On the screwdrivers, which version you prefer. And I really want to know if anybody has had any bad experiences with the Who shop, because I've never shopped through them before. That was my first and will probably be my only experience shopping through the Who shop in London. So yeah, I would very much like to hear it in the comments below. And if you'd like to see more cosplay reviews, hit that subscribe button. More on the way. And as always, folks, I'll see you all next cycle. This is Zayun, out.